So I guess the easy answer is I need to renew my driver's license because my form came. Yeah, I've been in not Massachusetts. I haven't been in Massachusetts for a fair while, and so effectively I haven't renewed my driver's license in a fair while. I should get on that. Unfortunately, I'm actually about to move from one state to another. So the idea of renewing my driver's license, right before I move to a completely different state seems kind of... It'd be nice if I could do like a temp license or something. Just be like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not going to be here for longer than a month. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so this is more than enough magnetized ferrite for what I'm looking for. So let's get the trade terminal down. Can I put it on any of the external walls? I just gotta check what counts as a snap point for these. Huh. I might not be able to build one in here at all. Do these things just not have a, snap point? In this kind of building? Okay, well I could put it in Creeptown, or I could... I don't really like my options. Let's see, wonder maybe you need a metal wall. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's experiment. There's gotta be something that'll work for this. No, that's not a valid snap point. All right. Well, let's do an alternate plan here. So we want to go back to these, just regular door. Wooden arch actually looks kind of neat. You want to make something that looks like a mine. Anyway, easiest thing to do. I'm a little floored. That they have this kind of limitation. Okay, I need some more pure ferrite. Let's just work on that. Let's see. I have some pure ferrite, but not enough. Tons of ferrite dust, though. So let's just let this go for just a little bit. Be careful with your driver's license. If you wait long enough, you might have to retake the test again. Yeah, well, it doesn't expire until September, so it's not like I'm terribly behind on this sort of thing. I think all I have to do is just get it renewed. I'm sure if I didn't have a driver's license for multiple years, then that would actually, that would actually kind of switch things around. But I think I'm good, at least in the way I'm handling things. It's just awkward, because I don't drive anyway, with the exception of road trips. So literally, I need the driver's license so we can make it, so we can move across the country, and then I'm not going to drive again for, like, multiple years. Because Shell likes driving way more than I do. I hate driving. I don't enjoy it in the slightest. I mean, okay, I don't hate driving. I just don't find it nearly as, like, compelling as some people do. Like, some people really love driving. A lot of people around here honestly do. And, like, for me, meh. Okay. So now we've got this. Terminal boot sequence. What do you sell? The answer is... oh, quite a lot. That's good. Starship launch fuel. That's real good. Microprocessors. Actually really helpful. Semiconductors are really pricey here. Oh, semi and superconductors. Eesh. Well, it's not like that's a huge problem for me. I was hoping... Damn. I was really hoping we'd be able to get the phosphorus or whatever we needed for my one resource type, but that's okay. Dirt. Yep. Dirt. Don't know what to do with it, but I can. Okay. Right, so we're going to construct, or we're going to try and construct the Romer Geobay. But I don't think we have the supplies. What do we need for it? Paraffinium as well. I think I have paraffinium somewhere, but it's probably... This is why I really wish you could warp to your freighter. Like, if somebody were to make a mod, warping to and from the, like, my freighter would be my favorite mod to make or see, because it's just that mild inconvenience of like having to summon it, fly up to it, go in, kind of walk around and whatever, and it's like, it would just be nice if you could warp to it, just like my bases. I understand, like, they can't quite make that work, but still. Okay, ferrite dust, radon, paraffinium, there we go. I'm gonna buy a bunch just in case I needed it. A bunch of pure ferrite too. But yeah, beam me up, Scotty mod. Certainly save me a lot of trouble. Okay, so I needed a different resource. Okay, well I'm just gonna warp between a couple of terminals. Just to see if they have the phosphorus I'm looking for. See, are all buying selling terminals sell at the same price and items? No. It's, I believe, based largely on what system you're in. See, why not set a portal in your freighter? Because you can't. It's not actually an option. I wish it was. Oh, we can just buy a bunch of glass if we wanted to. That's actually really tempting. There it is, phosphorus. It is so much easier just being able to buy whatever I want whenever I want it. Maybe a little bit too easy. Ugh, but I do appreciate the benefit. Okay. So what do we do? I think this will be enough for the Geo Bay. Get out here. Okay. So I need to make metal plating and ion batteries. We need like 5 of each. Okay, so now we can make the Geo Bay. Might as well kind of plonk it here. Really? Already? Wow. That... Oh. Wait. That positioning is atrocious. I've lost it. Maybe I'll put it over here. We don't need it to be that close. Okay. Hello, vehicle man. Interloper, have you constructed the Romer Geobay? Grah, tell me once you have. We must scan this world. We must find its signals, its secrets. Good. Here's a blueprint for an Exocraft signal booster. This augmentation will allow you to discover buildings and signals from afar. But Interloper, know that it disgusts me that you lack so much knowledge. Bah. Do not delay, Interloper. You have the means, now set about the construction of the signal booster. I do not know how I feel about this warrior. I do not know whether I have made a mistake, but there's nothing to be done. The Viking has honored their word. I will honor mine. The Viking asked me to install the signal booster in my new Exocraft. Sure. Okay, well, we're here. Let's talk to... what? Oh. Oh, we're done. Okay, take a photo for the overseer. And ooh. Okay, well. Can get rid of him. Oh, I needed phosphorus for the farmer. If I recall. Okay, we should have enough carbon that I can, at the very least. I'm just gonna make a whole second floor to this building. We'll figure out windows later. I'm out of carbon. Trees! Drive-by lumberjacking! Oh, that's condensed carbon. Not helpful for what I'm doing. Oh, inventory's full. Okay, pure ferrite for the starship. Yeah, we needed the phosphorus for a plant. The range on this beam is, kind of insane. Okay, I think next in the order of business of things that we should be working on, I think I'm gonna go, see, there's a bug that allows you to instantly convert condensed carbon into carbon for free. Real handy. Yeah, that would actually be real handy. Sort of. That would be real handy if I wasn't, well, me. Ish. Alright. There's my roamer. So how do I upgrade this sucker? Oh, this is how I upgrade this sucker. Alright, we don't care too much about roamer... Oh, this is craft. We want to make the signal booster. Oh, even shows up. Alright, so we'll leave that for later. Kind of getting here. Okay. Right. I've got all the carbon I could ever need. If I can... There we go. I'm probably going to use much of this upper area purely for, purely for farming. Now, if I go down here, does the... Okay, it does actually grow back. Other thing I could do is maybe just buy a bunch of carbon. What do we even do next? Because I've got a bunch of stuff here, I just don't know what I need. Well, I guess I could probably sell some stuff too. So for starters, I bought all this extra polyfiber, but I'm not sure if I need it. What do we need for a trade terminal? I guess that's the easiest question to ask. We don't need any of that stuff for... Okay, well, some of this stuff I could store, maybe? Get rid of the carbon nanotubes. I don't need those. Main problem is I'm saving a bunch of garbage that I don't immediately need in case I do need it later. Alright, let's send this to the freighter. Oh, cool. I can transfer stuff from the roamer. I guess we could easily just, let's sell the Gravitino balls. We certainly don't need those. Honestly, I don't even need all the dihydrogen. There's a game I want to try called Severed. Might suit you. Maybe. I don't think I've heard of it. Maybe I have. Maybe I've already played it. I've played a lot of games. Let's get rid of the tech modules. There's no reason I should be holding on to those. The Walker Brains, Corvax Convergence Cube, the 4 Mordite. We'll get rid of the heat capacitors and the polyfiber. If I need them, I can buy more of them. Honestly, let's get rid of the projectile ammunition. Oh, no, we needed some of that, but whatever. I can get rid of the coprite. We are now just generating coprite automatically. Okay, that's a little bit more space. Severed. Oh. I remember this game. That's actually one of those games where yeah, I played Severed. But then they didn't send me a key. They sent me like the alpha or something like that, and I was just like, cool. And then I never actually got the final version. And I was like, that's less cool. No. Unfortunately, I'm, as always, more focused on finishing new games that are coming out than older ones. Especially because it actually got kind of middling reviews on Steam. Unfortunately, my job is subject to the court of public opinion, so it either has to be a game that everybody still loves, even if it's old, or a game that nobody knows about that people will look up over the course of the next month. Anything that's too old and it's just like, eh. What's this game Wander's playing? Who knows? Darksiders? Eh. And then Darksiders 2 is coming out and everybody's like, yes, Darksiders! And I'm like, yay! Okay, so we got more coprite, but we got more of this. A stupid box. I always just live in box houses in these games. It'd be nice if you could actually get, like, proper domed roof parts for this kind of setup. Actually, I kind of wish that was possible. Okay. Yeah, I know, like, this week alone I've got potentially Monster Hunter World PC, 2 Endless Space games, Monster Hunter World PC, 2 Endless Space, Endless Space, Endless Legend, because they both had DLCs for reasons. I've got Dead Cells. Dead Cells' new update is coming out, which I'm kind of excited for, kind of not excited for. That game's always had kind of one of those, like, balancing issues where it's just like, I'm not actually sure if I enjoy this game or if I enjoy the idea of this game. Oh, I'm out of ionized cobalt, but still. We needed to make, some kind of farming. Oh, right. We were making the, solar vines. Which I originally collected so I could get, oh, you know, speaking of, if I go up to the freighter, I think I've got some solar vines just kind of hanging out up there. So we can complete the quest and move on to the next one. Where's my ship? There it is. Yeah, it's a shame my launch booster efficiency mod is broken. That thing saved me a lot of fuel. But then again, if I can just buy fuel from my base terminal, then I don't mind so much. Okay. Oh, it's foggy even up here. Let's go find this solar vine. Or maybe, oops. That was a wrong turn. Actually, I could send my guys out on a mission. I should probably do that. Okay, so we've got balanced, industrial. Let's do industrial. I've got I've got multiple industrial ships. Let's see. This is industry. We'll send out the merchant vessel. Oh, good. Relatively cheap one, too. That was a 3-star. So they are getting a little bit harder. Okay, so while they're off doing that, let's take a look at these. Wonder what's the time difference between my uploads and, oh, I did have some frost crystal lying around. Well, let's transfer that. Or not? Okay. The time difference is kind of variable. I wish I had, like, a smoother transitionary period. I thought I had a bunch of solar vines somewhere. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. I left my solar vine on my, let's see, we need dihydrogen. Oh! So I shouldn't sell any more dihydrogen. I'm a dummy. Okay, well that's fine. I had my solar vine on my previous freighter, which didn't last. Okay, that's a 19.4. 28, yeah, none of these are the ones I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh, hey David, welcome. Let's see, what mods are you running? I think there's a command. It's like No Man's Sky mods. If somebody can actually reuse that one. Oh no, that's Altoriel's base. We want to go down here. But I'm mostly running like movement speed and like small quality of life improvements. I like this game, but I've played through this exact setup section so many times that I'm a little bit fatigued from doing it again. So it's kind of more interesting for me to keep well, to run ridiculously fast. Whee! Yeah, actually, I think all of my upgrades, more or less, are just purely, or my mods, are more or less purely speed-based. You know, mining speed, running speed, flying speed. Gotta go fast. Okay, once we have the Exocraft signal booster, we can map this planet. Are you ready for what happens next? Captain Zabuka awaits, awaiting me to announce my success in the construction of the Exocraft signal booster. And in. Your timing is fortuitous, traveler. Take these blueprints. Okay, mounted cannon, pugnium, and copper. That's easy enough. In your absence, I have made a grave discovery. There are sentinel depots on this world. Gah! They're everywhere, even in this last refuge. Track one down, traveler. Destroy the depot and bring me its precious contents for use in my work. Captain Zapuka requires me to use my Exocraft signal booster to locate a depot and then steal the material from within. They will use this substance to create an Exocraft acceleration module. Sure. Hurry, interloper. Do not permit the sentinels to pollute your world. Wait. Return to the technician. What? Am I done? Have you obtained the materials I seek, interloper? Divine elements forged from sentinels themselves. They will shield us from their sight. Nope. Okay, it's lying to me what I need for this quest. Confusing. Okay, so I don't have copper or pugnium. This is certainly a hot planet. Yeah, I don't like this planet. I don't remember... Oh, nope. I actually have no... Oh, I remember why I was here. A bug forced me to build a base on the system, or on this planet. Because it wasn't letting me put down any of my, quest NPCs. It was like, no, you have to put it on this planet that you've never built a functional base on. We require it. And it's like, okay, well, that's confusing. need copper. There we go. And pugnium. Might as well pick up a bunch of both. I can always resell them. It's not... This is chump change across the board. Okay. But yeah, to go back to the time difference between how long it takes to put up an episode, I've been recording like 2 hours a day of this game for the past, like, what, week? Or so? So, jeez. Like, I straight up think this is going to be, I straight up think this is going to be episode, like, 30-something. Maybe. If I were me, I'd build my main base on Eviltopia. I was planning on building the final base on Eviltopia, or seeing if I can find a different one. The bubble planet was nice. The main problem is Eviltopia itself is kind of boring. It's just the plants and rock structures on it. I was hoping for a planet that was a little bit more something, I don't know. Anyway, what do we need for this guy? Nope. It's telling me to return to him. This is confusing. Okay. Well, that's a fusion engine, but that's... No, we want the mounted cannon. Oh, right. How do we use this thing? X for the signal booster. Oh, scanner recharging. Okay, so we gotta wait for that for a second. Yeah, I do also have an economy booster. I kind of missed the old dynamic resonator merchanting system, and so somebody was like, yeah, check this mod out. And effectively, it's kind of the old system, but with some new trade goods. Unfortunately, it's so easy to abuse that I'm fabulously wealthy. But, like, whatever, I was fabulously wealthy back when I used to play this game. Okay, resource booster all the way over there. Oh, right. This is one of those games where we're driving... Am I faster if I run? I actually might be. That's, like, actually minutes away. Let's fly to it. I know it wanted me to use the buggy, but I don't think using the buggy to get over there is a good idea. Fuel. Yeah, so maybe what we'll do is once I'm done with all of these individual NPC quests, we'll probably just ditch this planet and go find some, like, neat paradise worlds to hang out on. Or the really weird ones. Because, yeah, this place kind of sucks. You never have to use the Exocraft. They just make you think you do. I think there was one where you had to, like, race to a certain location. But that's the only one I can think of. Okay, how's my inventory space? Looking, it's not great. Nope. Right. I need to make some ammo. I forgot about that. That's enough. See you later. Whee! Oh, I love it. Oh, and a sneeze, too. Okay. I think it's worth it to buy your shirt. I'm watching you since Tower of Guns. Yeah! Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. Sticking around so long. But yeah, I hope people like my shirt. I like my shirt. I actually haven't worn my, the most recent model in a while. I don't actually know what's happened to it. I've got like a billion shirts from Yeezy, because every time there's a AGDQ or SGDQ, I always get, a shirt or two. So my closet is 90% shirts at this point. But I got 3 of them, and they're all nice. Okay. Let's see. So here's the materials. Good. I shall use it to forge an Exocraft acceleration module for future expeditions. Okay, so that's the booster. And yeah. Don't really care. None of us lives alone, traveler. All of us form attachments, and I must shed the last vestiges of mine. I left my consort and spawn behind on my homeworld. My crimes were my own, but they must know I must know what happened to them. They sent me an encrypted transmission. You will use the Exocraft acceleration module to reach it before my brethren inevitably delete it. In the process, we can pull mining laser technology from the network. Grah! We will kill 2 Gek with 1 blast. Okay, so we gotta use the Exocraft acceleration module to reach the terminal quickly. Okay, acquire an Exocraft mining laser blueprint. Neat. Be vigilant and quick. I require this message. I must know what happened to those I had left behind. I think I'm faster on foot than my own Exocraft terminal. I could be wrong. I'm fairly certain I'm faster than my own vehicle. But as long as I don't get hung up on anything particularly inconvenient, I got this. Zoom. Loading transmission, decrypting subspace frequency, error interception. Witness the price of your heresy, fugitive of the Vy'keen. Know that there is no sky in which we cannot find you, no system to which you might flee unscathed. Hide then, in the depths of this galaxy, for we are patient. Know that your spawn wept like a mewling Gek as we cut them down. That we killed your consort as it fled, leaving the others behind to suffer. Where shall you ever find peace, knowing these things? The message was not what I expected, but the technician told me to retrieve a transmission from their family, but this? I must return and decide what to do. Before the transmission closes, I pull the Exocraft mining laser blueprint from the network. Okay, so we gotta make some oxygen capsules. Can I make those? Oh, so I can. Cool. Where's home? There's home. Zoom. Yep, more depressing No Man's Sky quests. Hi. Alright. I guess I'm down here now. Not for long. You shall not keep me. Oops. There we go. That was one hell of a pitfall. Back we go. Should put the acceleration module in his boots. Fix the rocket boots bug with duct tape. See, how many movement modules do you have? I've got 3. Plus a mod to make it go even faster. I would not be against going even faster than this when I sprint, honestly. Okay. So now that we've got this handled, done? Okay, well, one way or another, let's talk to him. Bad news! My preparations are almost complete. Soon I will purge myself of my own life, my old attachments, to commit fully what I must become. But even if I remember nothing, I must know. I must know, traveler. Have you retrieved the transmission? They are frenzied at my approach, excited. Whatever this transmission might contain, whatever system it was sent from, it would seem to matter a great deal to the Vy'keen. Say that you have. The technician tells me they're going to clean their mind to prepare for their holy task. Before they remove all other thoughts, they wish to know what happened to their family. I must know, traveler. Tell me what my consort said. Tell me of my spawn, please. I've waited so long. The technician was expecting to intercept a message from their consort and spawn, but instead I discovered that their family had been killed, murdered by other Vy'keen in retaliation for their heresy. As they stand before me, expectant, nervous, I do not know whether to tell the truth. Your family is dead! Aye. Leave me, traveler. We Vy'keen prepare for our death our whole lives, but this, who I am now, will die with them, lost in the obliteration of time and memory. Thank you, friend, for what you've done. When next we speak, I will be reborn. Okay. So now that I've been... Oh, right. I should probably get the Exocraft mining laser down. Let's see. I'm assuming that just goes in a new slot. I don't know if you can actually apply mods to these. Or, like, any kind of improvements. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so question is... Let's see if he's wiped his memory properly. I am reborn without attachment. I can focus now. Focus on what I must do. Grah! You will require a mining beam in the days to come. Construct one, and I will craft you a nomad exocraft, befitting of an acolyte of Nal. Their face is different. Beneath the eyes, beneath the soul, they have changed irrevocably. For once they would insult me with meaningless threats, now they speak only of a singular purpose. For once they would be capable of happiness or grief. Now they only care about their cult, about their supposed purpose. The technician asked me to build an Exocraft mining laser. Yeah, we've already done that. Done. The world will change, it must. It has to, Traveler, or else all this... everything we've done will have been for nothing at all. You have questions, Interloper, ask what you will. Okay, let's see, ask about Nal. Traveler, know that my race were once more than just warriors. We were explorers, defenders of these worlds, before the Sentinels, before Herc and his great folly. Untold centuries ago, two Vy'keen approached the Great Monolith. Herc and Nal, battle brothers, sworn to deliver knowledge to the people. But in their jealousy, Herc lied and murdered their brother Nal, claiming that they and they alone knew the righteous path. Nal's followers fled, killed almost the last warrior, but there were those that never forgot. The cult of Nal attempts to uncover the truth that was lost. We seek to restore the crimson truth, to heal the hearts of the ignorant. You participate in a great work, Traveler. History will remember your name. I like this cult. Okay, so now that it's updated, have you built the mining laser? I hope you enjoy working with the Vy'keen technology. Nothing refines the design of a machine like using it in combat, even if that combat is against the Earth. It's built. Okay, so we can make the Nomad, which... good thing I got all that paraffinium. Excellent work, your Exocraft mining laser should be powerful enough to extract even magnetized ferrite from the planet. Witness the art of the mech priest, that I can create such marvels. Grah! This universe is a mystery, Traveler. Lives are spent in solving it. We shall do our part. The technician needs me to gather magnetized ferrite, a hyperdense mineral that must be refined. Life will be made easier with the Exocraft mining laser, able to harvest pure ferrite from larger deposits. Technician will use this craft to craft an upgrade from Exocraft signal booster. Sure. They say the Vy'keen first rose to the stars in ships crafted from pure magnetized ferrite. Who knows what we will accomplish? Alright, well, back to working on this. I don't even know how much he needs. Don't monoliths say that Herc declared Vy'keen must not stay in the way of the travelers? Yeah, there's actually some, like... I'm gonna be honest, the lore for No Man's Sky ain't bad. It's Spartan, but it ain't bad. Okay. Oh, I need one more of each. I'm not honestly sure if I need the Nomad Geobay. But I'll get one anyway. I kind of do like the Nomad. Nomad's kind of fun. Very fast. Already comes with the acceleration module, too. I do like the concept of having to piece together the languages in the lore of the universe. Yeah, I wish they'd actually, almost, put in more story. Like, I would love for, like, almost a whole book's worth of, like, lore just crammed into things instead of kind of the light bits here and there. Like, how rad would it be if you actually got, like, effectively a book, that, you know, is like, this is the lore of, well, this is the lore of the Vy'keen, but it's missing all its entries. Go find them. There's like 50 entries out there, and eventually you can read the whole story. Like, I would play that. I would play a game kind of where you're like piecing together and like even have like special, maybe even hand-designed worlds out there that have their own stories attached for you to find. Like, it'd be cool if there were specific quest chains for specific worlds, so we can even find like the whole Folly of Herc, kind of as it happened. You know, maybe have like a handmade dungeon or something. Okay. Have you brought the magnetized ferrite, Traveler? The signals are out there. I know they are. All I need is a signal booster capable of detecting them. I give the technician the ferrite they requested. As they work with it, I examine their station. It's barren now, lacking the flaws, the personality of their previous equipment. I cannot help but miss the way they were before. For all this newfound efficiency and focus, the flaw of their individuality forever gone, drowned within their greater purpose. Take this signal booster, upgrade it. When it's constructed, I have something else for you. Compensation for your work. I've been analyzing your Exocraft telemetry. You see, it seems that my previous incarnation did not even provide you with the most basic Exocraft weapon upgrades. Forgive the Viking I was, Acolyte. It is not polite to withhold pyre flower. The technician requires me to craft an upgrade for my signal booster, promising me upgrades to my weapon systems. Sure. Your technology multiplies. Soon your Exocraft will be the envy of all you encounter. Go, Traveler. Build your upgrades. I will continue my great work. Let's see. So what do you think No Man's Sky needs immediately? Polish first. There's a lot of weird bugs that have really cropped up during this latest patch. After polish, I want some, like, objective. This game thrives maybe too much on procedural generation, and it would actually be really nice to have just a couple of missions here and there that have like quests. And like, I don't need much. Like, hell, procedurally generate some dungeons on these planets, but you know, give me like a facility to raid with my friends, because currently they have multiplayer, but they don't really have much that you can do in multiplayer. And I think having oh, I did make solar vines. They just grow real slow. But having something like specific to work on would actually make like a massive difference. Let's see. Oh, what am I missing? Need more cobalt. Oh, we're right next to a cave. Kind of like this stuff in Empyrean. Yeah, except for Empyrean's like stuff is kind of bad. But it is a great example of kind of what I'm looking for. Because the problem is, like, for both games, for Empyrean it had these, like, cool dungeons, but they're always really short. And there was only, like, a handful of them. And I always wanted more.